Testing 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2, 3. Check, check. Check 1, 2, 3. Check, check. All right, well, hello everyone. Mike Lowe here, and we are jumping into NCAA 14, aka Revamped College Football 22. I guess we are in the 2021 season, kind of continuing the Buffalo Dynasty that we had going a little bit earlier. Just haven't been streaming a lot, as you probably have noticed, but what I have been playing outside of the PGA Tour golf game has been getting back into NCAA Revamped, and although we're, of course, approaching the start of the 2022 season in just a few months, boy, you can't really get a better, more polished setup for the 2021 season than you can now. Completed rosters. The Revamp community has done a great job, and I've talked about this on a million videos, so I'm not going to rehash all of that, but I will just say if you do have questions about it or just kind of what's going on in that community, one, happy to answer whatever I can on this stream, but also if you want to check out their community, do so. It's up on Discord there. If you just search for College Football Revamped, you'll find it. They're on Twitter and whatnot, but just awesome work. I've been having a ton of fun, and part of the fun has really come from somebody that I will plug named CGator22, I think it is, or CGator, who is part of that community. He has revamped the sliders as really, I guess, one of many contributions he made to that community. And they're awesome. Guys, these are more than just what I'm even able to do with this game and sliders or anyone else. These are under the hood changes that are taking place beyond what you can even just see in the slider menu. It plays completely different. And I know sometimes that almost sounds like it's hyperbole or there's placebo effect things going on when people are like, I swear this is different. It plays different. There are different animations. It's really wild. And again, it's not a completely different game, but you do really feel it, and I'm having a ton of fun with it. And really the whole idea here is just to continue this dynasty. We're going to get into some gameplay. So again, I have restarted. So even though it's the same Buffalo team, it's the same season and whatnot, we did restart. And we're off to a really nice 3-1 start. Just about to begin our MAC conference play with a game here against Western Michigan, which we're going to get into. So I'm recruiting, not much going on, but we're going to get into all of that here really and just kind of walk you through kind of what I do on a week-to-week basis. There's so much that you can kind of look into when you're starting these franchises up, and most of you played this game by now, many years ago probably, or at least are getting back into it now. And there's a lot you can do, so I figured just kind of going through my process here, and we can just kind of chat and just kind of go through some things as we go. Again, Western Michigan is the game coming up here. Lee Corso picking us to win. They are also 3-1 and playing their first max scheduled game here. So if we look here, it's interesting that we're favored. He must really like my coaching, tongue-in-cheek there, because they look to be a much better team than us. We are going to have some trouble moving the ball, and I guess we'll be okay stopping them. We have a great defense this year. We're doing a great job. We're the number 2 defense in the country right now. We actually shut out a ranked team, Coastal Carolina, which was our second win of the season to improve us to 2-1 after losing to Nebraska. And we shut them out 7-0. So it's just been a season where we've had trouble moving the ball a little bit. I mean, we're not very good, right? We're Buffalo. But we've been able to really lock things down all across the board. You can see number 6 rush defense, number 12 pass defense. We're not being too terrible at turning the ball over. We're not really creating many turnovers ourselves. But it's been just a ton of fun. I'm playing safety. I've given up a big touchdown, but I've made some big plays too. Almost had a user interception. I ended up, I think I've had 2 user drop on interceptions. But yeah, just playing really well. We do have a visit here, a tackle. Who is going to be visiting Buffalo, who I think is actually his top 2 teams are Western Michigan and Buffalo. So that's a big match for him there. And you can see they're a pretty decent team, scoring 28 points a game, but not a whole lot to see so far. If we just kind of look and see kind of what we've done. So again, we beat a Division II team 28-10. We are in this Nebraska game for a while. We are winning at half, I believe. I don't think I can see the box score here on another screen. We can, but I think we were winning like 10-7 at halftime, and they just blew the doors off us in the second half and just could not get anything going there. So we lost at Nebraska, but there's that 7-0 win, Coastal Carolina, and then we beat Old Dominion 20-3. So again, we've only given up 3 points in the last 2 weeks, and 3 of our 4 games have been 10 points or less. So this defense is playing really, really well. Western Michigan, 3 wins in a row after dropping their opener at Michigan. They beat Pitt on the road. It's kind of their key win so far. Look at our stats so far. Quarterbacks throwing 5 touchdowns, excuse me, and 4 interceptions. Marks Jr. is probably one of our better players. He's just kind of hot and cold for us, averaging about 82 yards a game. And I forget his first name, but Q Williams there has been a really good player for us, averaging 17.7 yards per reception, which is phenomenal. Just 62 yards a game. Again, just that the offense just doesn't always get it going. He's an explosive player. Him and Marks are really our 2 best offensive players. We do try to put the ball in other hands when we can. James Patterson, not the author James Patterson, but the linebacker James Patterson, definitely our best defensive player. Leads the team in sacks with 4 and also leads the team with 27 tackles. So, again, looking really good there. And Western Michigan's got a pretty responsible quarterback there, 7 touchdowns, 2 picks. They're running the ball well. They're a decent team. It's going to be a tough game. So, even though we've played some tougher teams pretty well, not to be a team that's taken lightly. We're going to get to recruiting here momentarily. One of the things I do like to look at, though, is it's kind of the coach contracts, where things are at there. Again, job security. Our target wins is 5. We already have 3. We are feeling pretty safe right now, 100% job security, so that's always good to see. I like to look at this screen too, just because it shows potentially, at least the top 5, like schools that would be in danger. Maybe there's a nice job offering coming our way. But Missouri, of course, would be a great job. I don't know if they'd offer it to the Buffalo coach after 1 year, but that would be an SEC team, of course. Boise State's up there as well. So some intriguing positions there, and of course there are other ones that will open up that are not in that top 5. Let's see what else. Coach info, not much to see there. Again, just the career records of some of these coaches. Sometimes I'll go through the top stories. I now start simming week to week, or I should say at the end of the week, I'll go in and just simulate and just see the results of the top 25. So I've already seen these. Alabama's had a crazy year. They're almost unranked at this point. It's kind of one of the downfalls of NCAA 14s. There's just a lot of upsets. So hoping that the dust will settle here. But I'll go through some of these screens. I don't really look too closely at top 25 unless my team is in the mix or if they're starting to kind of move up the ranks and whatnot. Conference standings I'll check later. Heisman watch, again, it's a little bit early. We are starting to see some running backs kind of creep in. When you use a custom roster, it kind of starts throwing a bunch of just freshman quarterbacks and stuff at the top who aren't even playing. So slowly these guys start to get replaced with guys who are playing, such as Breece Hall and so on. So it'll start to kind of, again, the dust will settle, especially when you start a custom dynasty where you're updating the year and so on like that. The game kind of gets a little bit confused, but again, it will settle after you get through a few weeks there. And of course, each week I will check out players of the week and so on. So I'll go through some of those, which I won't bore you with here. Team management. The only thing I really do here is I do what's called a sister team, and that's for injuries. So I try to find a team with the same bye weeks as me. It just so happened that Oklahoma was the team, and so they have. And what I'm really only looking for are guys that would never really be involved in a tackle, like maybe a defensive lineman, but certainly offensive linemen. And so they've had 2 linemen out. I've now brought my left tackle back. He's been out. I was, again, one of our top players to go along with the running back and receiver I mentioned earlier. So we brought back our left tackle, and we are now sitting out our right guard. So again, I'm looking at Oklahoma because they have the same schedule as us. They have a bye week in week 10, and we are just going to be going through and just mirroring that in the depth chart so that we can kind of simulate some offensive line depth being necessary and just kind of simulate injuries to the offensive line, which just don't happen here. So, of course, penalties is still kind of a tricky thing to get right. We're always probably going to be the least penalized team. It's just something that's plagued EA Sport games, not just football games. But you see the same problem with hockey and so on. But again, what's really impressive about these sliders and whatnot is that I'm just getting realistic results. I mean, top 45, maybe that's a little bit much, but, we're throwing. We're able to put some numbers up. Rushing only 83rd, so I'm not leading the country in rushing or anything like that. We just got some guys who are just kind of fitting in. James Patterson leads the country in tackles, but again, we haven't had a bye week at all. We even played week 1. So just these things are just really shaping up well. Again, we don't have a dude with like 6 interceptions already or anything like that. So just really, really impressed with everything that's going on. My kicker's terrible. I missed some really easy field goals. He just has no leg at all. But yeah, just the community has just done an amazing job. Just really, really, really cool to see. So I'm not sure what that even is. That's from the old year 9. Yeah, that's anyway. It doesn't matter. But let's look at recruiting. I think I have already gone through and kind of updated stuff. But one of the first things I'll do is I'll just go in and use the search actually. And I don't even mess with 1-stars. And I'm just kind of looking for guys who are interested in my school. They don't have a deal breaker, at least 2 stars. And one of the other tricky things, probably one of the number 1 house rules that I use, which, by the way, if you're curious of my house rules, if you just search for NCAA house rules, you'll find them up on the Sim Sports Gaming website. There's an article I wrote there, the ones I use. But the most important one is I don't use scouting whatsoever until the player has already committed. And so you're going to see a lot of... you just don't really know what you're getting. And so I'll go through and just see if there's any new people. For instance, you're probably wondering why Jacob Street isn't on my list. He was, but to me, he just got too far down. He's now about 3,000 points. I guess negative interest in Buffalo, and it's not a chance. So he already has teams offering him scholarships, and we're just letting him go. So I've already gone through and looked at these guys. There's really no new players, but what I would encourage you to do is just check each week, see if anyone's kind of popping up. And see if you have any guys who are making that list. And by the way, one of the awesome little, I guess, plugins, it's not so much a plugin, but little additions that I use in this Dynasty from the Revamped community is an app or a tool, I guess, that allows you to, it'll update all of your incoming freshmen, right? Or your recruits. So it'll add hyphenated names like this. It will... adjust their awareness so they don't come in and like always have to start as freshmen and things like that. And you'll see suffixes on names, so things like it'd be like Carlos McCullough Jr. or the 4th or something like that. So really, really cool stuff. And I don't think we have any guys in our list with that, but you did see the hyphenated name and things like that. So super, super cool. Really, really cool features there. But our recruiting, as to be expected with Buffalo, it's not super exciting, really. If we just kind of look at the order of the list, our top player is visiting this week, and I thought it was Western he was interested, but it's not. It looks like it's Akron. But he does have us in the lead, a little bit undersized, so hopefully he can add a little weight, maybe even a little height. I don't know if that's even possible in this game. But it's nice to get that pipeline from Florida going and continuing. So Andrew Lagrone is a guy that will be visiting here for our game against Western. And again, you can just kind of see some of these guys. None of them have been scouted. Again, that's part of the challenge here, as the music's like freaking out either on my headphones or on the game. But some defensive linemen, and it's really, for me, scouting is about taking what you can get, right? Letting kind of scouting, especially when you're a bad team, letting scouting come to you. I'm not going to force feed anything, right? And so these are guys that showed interest. We've been working on them, trying to get them to come on board here. So again, Tristan Starling is a 4-star running back and so on. So it's just, there's a lot that we have to kind of go through and look and figure out, precisely what's happening with these guys. So you're going to see there's even, like, this is a guy I'm actually really hoping we get a chance to offer a scholarship to. And you might be thinking, well, what are you talking about? But one of my other house rules is I am not allowed to offer a scholarship unless another AI team offers a scholarship. And so for me, this is kind of simulating, because again, this is another kind of glitchy part of the game, is they won't do this, right? They won't actually always be very aggressive in recruiting the proper amount of players. And you can get a lot of like 4- and 3-star guys, even 5-star guys, by just scouring for who's getting no attention. And so for me, that's obviously a huge advantage, kind of unrealistic. I look at a guy like Tevin Marcellus as a guy that's probably just going to go Division II. I'm really, really hoping one of these schools throws him a scholarship, because if they do, we will, and we'll get him to sign. But I think, unfortunately, we won't be getting Tevin Marcellus. It's just kind of how it looks. So, but yeah, that's kind of scouting in general. Always make sure your visits are, if you have guys who are ready, make sure to get those scheduled, later in the year is better. But sometimes I will schedule them early, like I'm doing here with Lagrone, if they're my number 1 pick, because I just want to get them signed. I don't, hey, maybe we can get him signed before week 12 and he'll never even visit Akron. So that's kind of my approach there. And yeah, so again, we're not hitting any major home runs with recruiting this year. The idea and really part of the reason why I kind of focus my coach skill tree on the coach side versus the recruiting side is that like we're just not in a place to recruit well right now. And so for me, it's just win games, man. Win games, get your reputation up, get people interested in your program, and then the recruits will start coming. So again, let recruiting come to you is really the advice I can give you. So let's take a look here. I just like to look at Western Michigan and just get a look and see at what we're looking at. So Caleb Elby is, again, really good quarterback. He's having a nice year. Just try to look at Ladarius Jefferson. Just looking to see maybe what we need to keep an eye on. Receivers aren't extra speedy. They got a really good Sky Moore receiver in the slot here. And so pretty deep at receiver. We're going to have our hands full. We can't leave those guys open, even contested. They're a good team. Good left tackle, a really good center. So they're going to be able to run up the middle on us, that right side especially. Some good ends. Really good. They have a good D-line. Some quick passes. Middle linebacker. So they're a little weak in coverage, but again, if our O-line is going to have to hold up, their coverage isn't great. Neither, our receivers aren't great either. We have one guy who's like an 80. Pretty decent safeties. So just really got to just be patient and just kind of take what we can get. Hope our defense can keep us in it. But this is a tough game. This is like almost looking as tough as like the Nebraska game was for us. So, but hey, let's see how it goes, right? I think we're all saved up here. So let's jump in and get into some gameplay here. Western Michigan we're hosting. Buffalo is hosting Western Michigan, of course, as we talked about. 1 back offense, 4-2-5 defense, basically playing nickel. And yeah, let's see how the gameplay goes. I've been having a ton of fun with this game again, so excited for the new game coming out probably a year from now or so. It's kind of sounding like. So this might be the last hurrah with NCAA 14. We'll see. I don't know. It's hard to know with EA Sports, but all right, game time. It looks cold in Buffalo.
Bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Ncaa. Innovation that excites. The Broncos have not only put together a nice winning streak, they're starting to play at a much higher level, and they've energized their entire campus. Now the question is, will they be able to handle everybody on campus, patting them on the back, telling them how good they are, and telling them how they expect a big win in this one? That's going to do it for us here on the pregame show. NCAA Football 14 action coming at you right now. Fred Nessler and Kirk Herbstreit.
Okay, we're going to skip the bad videos there.
Buffalo, along the shores of Lake Erie, the site of today's game. Before we head down to the field for the coin toss, we'd like to remind you this game is brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coke taste, 0 calories. Enjoy everything.
So we're getting the ball first. A couple adjustments I like to do just to try and get more penalties. Aggressive holding. And then I go aggressive conservative almost always. Yeah, our defense has been playing okay. I don't want to go for strip just yet. So, all right, here we go. Got to take what we can get. Ooh, big return. Oh, that'll help. We have a terrible kicker we got to keep in mind, so we are still nowhere near field goal range. And I mostly just been using Ask Coach. So we're going to look for a quick pass here at this flanker drive. They have a really good D-line, as we saw.
For their first possession of the ball game. Let's see if they can capitalize off of it.
But we got some gaps here in the middle. Let's see if we can get a... Try to take a timeout. Yeah, I reverted back to the play there. I didn't like the inside handoff that it audible to, but I forgot there was motion on that play. Alright, so off to a terrible start there. Try not to spam read option 2, a little overpowered in this game. So this is actually a third string running back that we use on kind of these trips formations, just to see if he can use his speed to get outside. Nothing.
Well, this is the kind of play you want to see if you're a defensive player, because not only is it a negative play, but this can really impact and affect the emotion of the game. Just looking down and looking.
He tried to spin to kind of cut upfield. He would have had a big opening. But yeah, good job sealing that up.
From the 49-yard line, it's second down. Gets it. He's in space. He's taken down.
Ooh, 3rd and inches.
Very solid gain through the air. I'm impressed with the poise of this quarterback and the ability of the receiver to keep his concentration and get his hands on the football.
It's 3rd and inches. Ball on the 33-yard line.
They're showing a lot of confidence in this running back. Here's 3rd down and medium. In some cases, you might be thinking that the offense would want to pass, but instead they give it to their back. He shows that they're not wrong in being able to pick up that 1st down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 29. Incomplete. And that wasn't the greatest pass in the world.
I don't know how anybody can throw a great pass while getting drilled like that.
Tackle made at the 26. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. And here's another 3rd down. 5 wide. Quick strike to the receiver. Tackle at the 17.
Calling a screen will sometimes slow down the pass rush. So if you're playing a team that likes to blitz a lot, this is one way to get them out of it.
I almost audibled. There was 3 receivers on the left there. That safety was going to be man-to-man with the guy up top, but with it being 1st down, yeah, I was okay just running that. See if we can get a little play action to open up here.
It's 2nd down, 7 to go. Ball on the 14-yard line. Caught end zone for the touchdown. Something upstairs. It led to a touchdown. You can thank the play calling there. Very impressive.
You know, if a quarterback has a strong arm, one of his favorite routes is the post. But I thought the quarterback did a really good job here of using his eyes to move the safety, to open up that void in the defense, and then he made the good throw to the receiver for the touchdown.
He makes the PAT. Let's get an update now. Here's Reese Davis. Reese.
The Ducks came into the game.
Another upset.
That's not going to last.
This game's ridiculous.
It's all over. And once again, we find out there are no foregone conclusions in college football.
Buffalo lines up for the kickoff. He really got a hold of that kick. He's to the 20. Tackle at the 22-yard line. Now the offense gets ready to take their first crack at it. The quarterback in the gun. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers in the formation. Nice run, and he's brought down. It's second down, 6 to go. All on their own 26. They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Quick throw out to the receiver. And he's taken down right around the 32-yard line. And that'll be a first down on the 6-yard pass.
Now, this is a good job by the wide receiver of making sure he was beyond the first down marker and then hanging on to that pass.
He's tackled in the open field. That makes it second and 6. From their own 37-yard line. Second down. Takes it up the middle for a nice run. They come out in an empty backfield. And they make the stop.
Oh, you got it. First down.
That's a first down, Brad, and I'll tell you, this running back has shown a nose to be able to pick up some first downs. He's a hard-nosed, tough, physical back that when they know they need those short yards to pick up a first down, he's the guy they can turn to.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 42. Somebody jumped early down there.
You got to be careful to avoid these. Penalties are a great way to stall out a drive.
Jefferson, it's the carry. Decent run here, right side. The Broncos always have guys that are near the top statistically, and that's no exception today. We're really looking forward to watching this kid play. From their own 41-yard line, it's second down. Caught with room to work. He's out of bounds around the 44-yard line.
I credit the quarterback on that pass. He made a great read and delivered a very nice pass for the first down.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. Great tackle at the 41-yard line. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. Second down and 7. Ball on the 41-yard line. pitch and catch there on second down.
Yep, it was good enough to get him the first down. That's just a nice play.
10th play of the drive.
Oof. Good route.
He's got room. He's tackled at the 20-yard line.
Good job by the offensive line to pick up the linebacker on the blitz. That gave the quarterback enough time to find his man for a nice gain.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 20. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. They'll work the left. They bring him down in the backfield. This is the 12th play of this drive. And down he goes at about the 19-yard line. And once again, they'll come to the line, trying to convert on 3rd down. The lineman got a little ahead of the snap count. Here's the call. It'll be 3rd down again after that penalty.
Yeah, now they have more yards to pick up for the first down.
There's the strike complete. Nice play to set up 1st and goal.
That makes it 1st and goal.
This is the 14th play of this drive. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Ooh, that was quite the drive.
Well-designed play to get the halfback into the end zone.
Hey, for this guy, it doesn't matter how it's drawn up. He can make his own play as he goes along. That was a nice run.
Here's the PAT to tie this thing up. And he hits the PAT. Let's go to the studio for this Reese Davis update.
The Badgers came into the game ranked 5th. After that performance,
Every game's an
dropped
upset.
like a stone. No one gave this team a chance, and now this team has proven them all wrong. A major upset is finished.
Thanks, Reese. We're tied at 7 in this one. Western Michigan is ready to kick it away. Washington fields it at the 3. Gets to about the 24-yard line. And so far, it's been totally even. In close games like this, every possession is likely to matter. He fights forward to about the 26.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
From their own 26-yard line. 2nd down. Quick pass. Down around the 32-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 1. Brought down after a nice run up the middle. We've played 1 quarter. We get a tie game at 7-7. We're all tied up as we head into quarter number 2.
Oof.
The halfback just couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Loss of 1.
That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Second down and 11 yards to the sticks. Ball on their own 38. He's brought down in the open field.
Oh man, what a blitz.
And stuffed.
Might go for this. You know what? I think we will just punt from here.
Moore is back deep to return the punt.
Ah,
This punt goes over the goal line, and this will be a touchback.
makes it only about a 32-yard punt, so that's why I don't like to punt from right there, but
With momentum, so as we get closer to halftime,
trusting our number 2 ranked defense.
create big plays. Pitches back. He's out to the 30, and they push him out around the 34-yard line.
But their offense has been really good on that first drive.
Makes it 1st and 10.
We've got a 1st and 10, ball on 34. Gets to about the 34-yard line.
Patterson is a beast. Such a good linebacker.
Fires out to his receiver. And he hits him hard at the 47-yard
Oh
line.
man, they are efficient.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 47. Tackled after a decent pickup.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
In the shotgun and 5 wideouts. And he throws it away. Third down, and they need to get it inside the 43. They come out in a 5-wide set.
Damn.
Throws it in a hurry. He's taken down around the 41-yard line.
First down.
It's a good team. Oh gosh.
Makes it to the 27.
When you're running the ball for big chunks of yards like that, you've got something working.
That makes it 1st and 10.
First and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. Give to the tailback. And he carries the ball for a nice gain.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
We're at play number 9 of this current drive. Tackle after a decent run up the gut.
6 yards. 1st down.
First and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line. Tackle made the 18-yard line.
If these defenders continue to exploit the O-line like that, it's going to be a long day for this running back.
It's the 11th play of the drive.
Oh gosh, great counter.
The 10. He's knocked out of bounds at the 6.
That makes it 1st and goal.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. Fires out quickly to the tailback. They'll bring him down at the 3-yard line.
That brings up 2nd and goal.
This is the 13th play of this drive. Let's see if they try to pound it in here. Both teams have their goal line sets on the field.
Jeez, walking in.
Touchdown, Broncos. And once again, he finds the end zone. That's his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
That was just an excellent individual effort to find the end zone.
And he converts the extra point. So a 13-play, 82-yard drive. That's good for a touchdown. So the score now, 14-7. Western Michigan, the kick. Nice kick, plenty of distance. He's to the 20. He's got the corner. Across the 30. They'll bring him down at the 40-yard line.
Couple big returns today, so that's helped our offense for sure.
There hasn't been too much daylight between these two teams. In games like this, some players try to press too much, and that can cause mistakes.
Oh, what a play.
To the receiver, incomplete.
Should have gone underneath.
Play by the defender. All you have to do sometimes is get your hand on the ball.
Boy, that looked open until I threw it, and then it was just not open. I'm just trying to see. Underneath must have been really open. Yeah, see, I thought... See, I saw... Yeah, it looked like he was breaking to the underneath guy. I can't believe how, like, covered that ended up being. I like how open he is when I go to throw. I should have been picked off. My gosh. Jeez. Nice play.
Second down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 40. 48-yard line. Taken down at about the 39-yard line. Short yardage situation here.
Just gonna get the first here. I don't trust my O-line against their D-line here to try something deep. Not when they have the momentum.
He gets to about the 31-yard line.
And when you're getting 17 yards the last two runs combined, so keep running. I'm getting sacked. Yeah. Didn't see anything open. So as I was saying, let's see. There were a couple throws, but on first down, I just didn't want to make it tight, and then I just ran out of time. So I was looking, the guy on the left slot there, just didn't really get a ton of separate. Yeah, that guy cut that off real nice. Oh, I did have someone wide open. The out route, wide open. I just wasn't looking. He's my best receiver, too. I should be looking there.
They find themselves in a hole here after that sack. It's 2nd and long.
Had the running back, and I thought it was X. And by the time I saw it was R, didn't have time to change. Wide open. Yeah, that was just not getting my running back button. I was looking at the slot guy first, didn't like his break, and then looked, and I was like, oh, he's wide open, and then realized it wasn't X. Didn't have time to switch. So a couple mistakes back to back. Let's see if we can pick up some yards, at least attempt a field goal. Our kicker's so bad. I don't think he's going to be able to make it from here. It's going to be 48 yards. He just can't make that. So instead of punting, I think we're going to let the clock run down and we're just going to go for this. We'll probably take a timeout. So let's increase the tempo here.
It's 4th down, and the offense is getting set to go for it. This is kind of a surprising call right here by the coach. This is an obvious punting situation. And that looked like a pretty good move as they called timeout before the play clock ran out.
Nope, terrible throw.
Almost intercepted. They went for it on 4th and didn't get it.
I'm not quite sure what they were trying to prove with that.
3 bad throws on that drive. I want to see that replay. He was my first read, and then it looked like, see all that space? I was just trying to see if it would open it up, and it just did not. Had the O receiver there, but again, that's not really that open. There's just good coverage on that play. So it leaves him 22 seconds, but that's better than punting. So
In a game that's this close, you afford to waste possessions. Western Michigan is up by a touchdown. He gets hit out of bounds at midfield.
How about the big fellas up front? This line will have to continue to play like that to build the consistency to help this offense be effective.
From the 50, first down. He's tackled at the 46.
You know, as a running back, you've got to get upfield north and south. That time, he just seemed to wait and kind of delay his reaction and just got to be able to make a read, get upfield as quickly as possible. In college football, especially up in the NFL, the more you're dancing around waiting for a big play, the more time you're giving an athletic defense a chance to come and make a play in the backfield against you, and that's what happened.
Tight end grab, first down, and down he goes.
Jeez.
Right around the 30. A nice completion to the tight end.
A good play here. And the
This
thing
team's
that I
good.
notice is that he provides a nice big target out there for the quarterback.
First down, 10 to go. On the 30. They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Zips it to the tight end. And he's tackled at the 27-yard line. Broncos using their third and final timeout. The Bulls call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
I think in this slider set, actually, Ice to Kicker is
The field goal is down on the
deactivated, so
field. They're going to try to get these guys 3 points before halftime. The kick is up, and he splits the upright.
boy, that's just a perfect half for Western Michigan. They played great.
Let's go to the studio for this Reese Davis update.
Wait till you see what happened in Philadelphia. And for Memphis, they've won 2 straight. Memphis gets the win by 8.
10-point game here, Reese, 17-7. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
They get the ball too. Just a great half by them.
He's to the 20.
Oh no.
Recovered. And they finally bring him down at the 26. So we've played 2 quarters. The Broncos lead 17-7.
We've played 30 minutes. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. David Pollack and I here in the studio to break down everything that just happened in your game. There's no question you'd rather be up by 2 scores as opposed to being down by 2 scores. I mean, David,
That was an easy answer,
look,
yes.
I totally get that. But I think there is a mindset there that when you have that 2-score lead, you're trying to protect something. You don't want to give it up. And if you allow the other team to get close, then things can get tight on you. Can a 2-score edge sometimes be a little bit dangerous just in terms of mindset?
I think mindset, and also with coaches. A lot of times you see coaches, they get less aggressive. You know, especially on the defensive side of the football, when you get up 2 scores and you had so much success blitzing the first half and applying pressure, now you're not as comfortable leaving out guys on an island playing man-to-man and giving up big plays. So I think you got to make sure that you continue to do what you were doing. Don't make those big mistakes, but also don't stray away from the game plan. Right now, what you've implemented has worked. Continue to do.
Just about ready to start the second half. We're going to watch all the games around the country, including some coaches who like to sample the surface that they're playing on. I'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the cafeteria. You want some turf, some AstroTurf or anything?
Yeah, if they've got some, I'll chew on that in the second half. Here's the second half for you to chew on with Brad and Kurt.
And we welcome you back to the action here, just about set for the second half. He just drills this one. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. And here we go with the things going again. Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers. There's a strike complete. He's down.
That brings him 2nd and 5.
From their own 30-yard line, it's 2nd down. He laterals the ball. Nice run there as they work the outside.
We have not forced them to punt yet this game. It really could not be a better time for it.
They come out in an empty backfield.
Oh, got lucky.
That'll make it 4th down, and they're going to have to punt.
It's a good hold by the
We'll take it,
defense
though.
on 3rd down. Now their punt returner will get a chance to make something happen.
He really got a hold of that one. He gets out to about the 38-yard line. There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. A little toss across the middle. Brought down.
Yeah, good coverage on that. Did not develop.
From their own 35-yard line. 2nd down.
Oh, good play.
Almost intercepted there.
I needed to wait another second, but I didn't feel like I had another second to wait on that route. Boy, Western's playing well. Let's see if I did or not. Just felt like I had pressure coming. Yeah, that guard lost their block, but I probably did have. Yeah, just didn't give him enough chance to break away from the coverage. 3rd and 13.
It's 3rd and 13. All on their own 35.
Oh my gosh.
That was almost picked off.
Should have been picked off. Man, what am I doing today? I feel like these are open. Like I'm throwing them with confidence, and then it's like, oof. Look how low that guy is who ends up making that play. And I see the safety deep. Yeah, he does start to break back. But, I mean, it just looks like there's so much space if he throws it out kind of towards, like, the top of the B. But, man, that just closed up quick. Their coverage is just tight. Even that guy stuck with him man-to-man. Even if that got through, right? That's still, like, that's probably getting knocked down. It's just awesome coverage. Ooh, man, Western's good today.
They're coming after this punter. Calls for the fair catch. And here we go with the offense ready to get things going again. They'll spread the field here. Let's see what the defense does with a 5-wide outlook. He's out to the 30. He's taken down around the 32-yard line. From their own 32-yard line. 1st down. Takes it right. He can't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Be it. Nice.
Nearly intercepted.
We got to bring a pretty healthy blitz here. Can't just let him
3rd and 13. Coming
pick us apart like he's been doing.
30.
Oh my gosh, guys.
And watch out here. To the 20. The 10. Touchdown.
Oh, what happened? Man-to-man coverage just got beat. It's their best player. Potential first-round pick in real life. Probably more second, but... Oh yeah, he kind of got picked by his own guy. Jeez, we almost got home too. Look at that throw. Guy right in his face. And my guy, I mean, I just tried to sit in open space because my guy stayed in and blocked. And even if I'd see, I mean, I just didn't, I had no chance to get over to that ball. I was just waiting for any route to break in. Oh man, that's killer. 3rd and 13, that's a complete game-changing play.
And he tacks on the extra point.
Yeah, Western is looking good.
78-yard drive. And a touchdown as a result.
Well, Brad, right now this offense is hot. And they also took advantage of some mistakes there by the defense.
The score now, 24-7. Western Michigan gets set to kick this one away. He'll return it from the 1. He's to the 20.
Their coverage is terrible.
He's knocked out of bounds right around midfield.
It's the first game I've had where the coverage has been like this. On kickoffs, it's really bad.
Let's see if this drive has a more rewarding conclusion than their last, which ended with a punt.
Down 2 possessions. This offense has to step up and capitalize on this possession.
Damn, man, they're everywhere.
In a hurry. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback.
It's fun though. I love the challenge. It's tough. Makes me wonder how the hell we got to be 3-1, but
2nd and 10.
the way we're playing today.
The lineman got a little ahead of the snap count. Here's the call.
False start, offense.
Maybe he got the cadence wrong coming out of the huddle. The coaches have a low threshold for mistakes like that.
Oh man, another block.
You got to give the receiver a chance to make the play. That was just under.
Had that left receiver wide open. Man, just not our day.
3rd down, and they need to get it inside the 40. So they couldn't pick up the long yardage, and now they'll have to punt.
On 3rd down, the defense was
Oh,
expecting
man.
the pass, and they
It's
defended
rough.
the play very well in the secondary.
Moore, back to return it. Plenty of hang time on this one.
20-yard punt. Oh boy.
I was really impressed with their last series. They came out with a focus on the passing game, and the offense got the job done. We'll see if they have the same strategy here.
Play action. He lets it fly.
Oh my god.
Touchdown.
How did he have so much time? They are destroying us. Wow. That was a sick play. That was ridiculous. Not going to see that on the default slider stuff, right? That play was just disgusting. Look at their line. Our D-line's done nothing today. That is just not even open. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. Ooh, that's bad. Alright, well, take what we can from this game.
He makes the PAT.
So much for the number 2 defense in the country coming in. We are getting romped.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
I feel like we're playing Alabama or Florida or something. This is ridiculous.
He'll take it from the 2.
So they can't cover kicks at all.
Tackle made at the 49-yard line.
It's like his 4th 50-yard return today. I'm gonna run that same play.
In a punt, so let's see if they can put together something a little more promising here.
If they're going to make a comeback in this game, it's going to have to start now. This offense has to get rolling.
Caught with room to work. He steps out around the 39-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play, Kurt.
Well, that was an excellent route, and he did a great job of holding on to the football.
Remember when we led this game 7-0 on the first drive?
Ball on the 39.
Nope, terrible throw.
Was incomplete, intended for his wide outs.
Oh, yeah, I'm just not sharp.
The coordinator came up with here. They were all over the place on that play and left the quarterback nowhere to throw it.
Fires quickly, and he's got his man. They'll bring him down at around the 26-yard line. From the 26-yard line.
Don't mind running slants. We saw in the beginning that their corners aren't very good, so we can get something to pop. No.
Scrambling around. Runs with it, and he's got room. Room around the corner. Steps out of bounds at the 13. Flag down, and I'm not sure when it was thrown. Let's find out.
Oof. Right at the end of the play. Still first down, but
That penalty drives them back, and they're shooting themselves in the foot here.
Well, if they could just keep their concentration, they'll avoid situations like that.
From the 28-yard line. First down. Fires quick, he catches another. And he's taken down at the 17-yard line.
You can tell he's got a lot of faith in his wide receivers. Even when he's a little bit off target, they can pull it in and make something happen.
Tackle made right around the 14-yard line. There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. First and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line. Play fake. He's tackled around the 2-yard line. The Bulls running back sidelined earlier with that injury. Right now, though, it looks like he's warming up, trying to get back in the ballgame.
oh, come on. How's he not in?
I don't really know what this one's for. Let's find out.
Oh, and we get a hold on that.
Anytime you get called for a holding, it's not going to help the
brutal.
offense. But when you get called for a holding in the end zone, you're giving away a score.
No sense in rushing him back.
It's first down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here. And they make the stop at the 2. The slant pattern, good for about 8 yards on the play. Second down, goal to go. Ball on the 2-yard line. Let's see if they try to pound it in here. Both teams have their goal line sets on the field. Touchdown, Buffalo!
There are some guys, when they get near the goal line, they just have a knack for getting the ball into the end zone. That's what we saw right there.
And they're looking to get 2 points here.
Oh, man. Nobody open.
An 8-play, 38-yard drive. And they'll come away with 6 points after failing on the 2-point conversion. So our score, 31-13. Buffalo to kick. And he got all of this one. Great kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The offense really came up with a nice drive there last time out, and most of those yards came through the air.
This defense needs to improve from front to back. The line needs to put more pressure on the quarterback, and the defensive backs need to stick it to these receivers with tighter coverage.
He makes his way out to about the 35. He caught some key blocks and was able to turn it into a 10-yard gain. So it's second down, and they're only about a foot away from picking up the first down. Here they come.
It's so many guys. They had 3 guys open on that play.
They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. Tackle at the 41.
That was just smash-mouth, helmet-to-chin football by the defensive line there. They dominated the point of attack.
From their own 41-yard line, it's second down. They bring him down in the backfield.
That is exactly the type of play that good linebackers make on a regular basis. And if you can make enough of them in college, you're probably going to get a chance to play at the next level.
They'll spread the field with 5 wide.
Nice play.
Hands on it and dropped it.
Man, I don't know if this quarterback misread the defense or just made a poor decision, but that wasn't a pass he should have thrown.
He's tackled at the 31-yard line.
You know what? It might not have been a lot, but they moved the ball forward. Football's not a game won 100 yards at a time. You take what you can get.
They're ready to start another drive, hoping to duplicate the results of the last one, which ended in a touchdown.
Well, I think this defense has got to do something because right now the quarterback is in such a good rhythm that you've got to do something to try to get him out of it. I would suggest trying to bring more pressure. Try to come up with an exotic blitz look.
Jeez, what a terrible throw.
Picked off.
Just tried to lob that.
41-yard line.
Again, wide open guy. Literally saw that defender and I just tapped square. Just tried to lob it. I almost went one-on-one with the safety on the right, but their safeties are better than their corners. I wish it was more one-on-one with the corner. Normal instances, I'll take one-on-one against the safety, but not against Western. I mean, look how much space that guy has. I guess I was throwing. I didn't set my feet. Because, yeah, I mean, that's wide open. That's, oh well. It's a bummer.
From the 41-yard line. First down.
Wow.
And he's level at the 32-yard line. That's 3 down and 1 to go. The Broncos with an 18-point cushion. Welcome back to the action here as we resume play here in quarter number 4. Nice run there. We'll pick up a first down with that run from the halfback.
He got by a couple of defenders and made it to the sticks for the first down.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 28-yard line. Inside the 10.
Brutal.
He'll take it all the way for
Tried to go for a big hit, missed it. Brutal.
And he converts the extra point. A short 3-play, 41-yard drive. And they put up 7 points. Western Michigan ready to kick this one off. He's to the 20. He's out to the 30. He's taken down at the 36. Offense comes back out looking to improve from their last effort.
And I don't think this defense will lay down lightly. They're going to try to continue to rattle this guy.
Oh my God.
He's at the 40.
Brad, I'm all
Yeah.
for continuing to fight.
Wish they would just let me run the ball.
But another interception, another miscue for this team. They're already getting blown out. They've got no chance to get back in the game.
Yeah, I don't have any problem making that throw. There's guys over there, but none of them are really in position. Had a guy open underneath. Tight end underneath as well. Yeah, I mean, I guess it was just an inaccurate throw. By the time, instead of throwing it underneath and away, threw it right at the guy. Oh well. That's what happens when momentum is just jacked against you, so.
From the 37-yard line, it's first down. Western Michigan up by a bunch.
Yeah, really ugly game.
He laterals the ball. And they push him out right around the 32-yard line.
But just get through this one and
They come out
move on to the
in the
next.
backfield. He gets out to about the 32-yard line.
The D-line did a good job of nullifying out the blocks up front, and that allowed
10 tackles for Patterson.
and make the tackle in the backfield.
Been on the field a lot today, so.
Ball on the 32.
Wide open.
It's caught. First down. receiving.
Even when he isn't open, the quarterback will still throw him the ball and just let him make a play. It really shows the trust that the quarterback has with his receiver.
Just throws this one away.
Brad, I just think this quarterback's got to do a much better job of being able to read that defense and make quicker decisions, and especially when the defense starts to get pressure. You've got to either get rid of that football or check it down or take off and run with it.
And he just gets rid of it. And they'll look to convert here on another third down. He's got to throw in a hurry.
Finally.
Boy, Brad, that was a big hit on the quarterback. It'll be interesting to see how he responds from this hit and whether or not he comes after his offensive lineman and challenges them to start playing a little bit better.
This is to add to an already impressive lead. It's up, looks long enough, and he splits the uprights. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He just drills this one. I don't expect any once-in-a-lifetime rallies here, but that being said, we could still see some exciting plays. He scrambled. He's under pressure. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. Heading for the corner. Out of bounds at the 44. We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 44. Get to that quickly. He's taken down at the 49. A 5-yard gain.
Here's a safe play hitting the underneath receiver, but it's a nice gain of 5.
From their own 49-yard line. 2nd down. And he's tackled right away. He's going to try and scramble. Slides down to the ground.
Definitely not trying to force any throws here. 5 minutes left against the momentum meter and just the team that's playing really well. Just trying to get out of here alive.
They need about 3 yards to get the first here on 2nd down. Fires out to his wideout. They'll bring him down around the 26-yard line. That play was going nowhere.
Yeah, give a lot of credit to the defense.
Come on,
here,
coach.
recognizing
Let's run the
pass
ball.
and swarming to the receiver.
Yeah, try the QB draw. What the hell?
5 wide. Caught out in the open. And he's taken down.
But not if they're not going to cover my guys. We'll take what they give us there.
The defense gambled a bit here, came with the blitz, and a quarterback showed tremendous poise by making a good read and deliver a nice ball to the open man.
the 13-yard line. First down. What a play, and that is first and goal. And this play is number 8 on the drive. Tackle made around the 1-yard line.
That brings up second and goal.
Everybody bunched up tight defensively. Throws it and it's caught for the touchdown. And he tacks on the extra point. A 9-play, 76-yard drive.
Can actually kick this deep. It's just pointless trying an onside kick in EA Sports football games.
You're the defense. You've got to do something to try to change things up to get this quarterback out.
This is where you normally look for the onside kick. The coach must have something else in mind. Moore from the 1. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. Buffalo is usually a very stout team on defense, but they're not living up to the clippings in this one.
Where's the swagger? Where's the attitude? Where's the emotion that we're used to seeing from these guys? Right now, they're back on their heels, almost looking confused.
The defense was able to keep them out of the end zone on their last possession, but the offense did pick up 3. And they get nice yardage on that run.
That'll bring up second and 3.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. Just over 2 minutes in the game. Taken down in the backfield. The Bulls taking their first time out of the half. So the halfback loses about 2 on the run. They come out in a 5-wide set. Quick throw. He's tackled right around the 44-yard line.
Here's a great example of what this man is capable of. As receivers go, he's as electric as they come.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 44.
Oh my gosh.
Gains his way to the 30-yard line.
That makes it first and 10.
Rough game. Very rough. They just worked us today. 477 yards. And on top of it, just 235 for us. The challenge is fun, for sure.
Tackle after decent pickup.
That brings up second and 5.
It's second down, 5 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line. Brought down after a nice run up the middle.
Gain of 6 on the play. First down.
They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. The 10. And down Down he goes at the 4-yard line.
Whew. Rough game. But still fun. Lots of fun. Loving what the Revamped folks are doing. I actually loving that I'm 3-2. It's challenging. That was by far the hardest game I've had.
Yeah, absolutely. I think a lot of people are going to see the kind of numbers that he put up today. And more importantly, I think his team's going to be able to continue to build their offense around him and his attributes of what he brings to this offense.
That's it for this presentation of NCAA Football 14. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler saying thanks, and we'll see you soon.
But yeah, still a lot of fun. But appreciate you guys checking it out. Hopefully give you a good look at, again, the work the Revamp folks are doing and continue to do as we await the new college football game that will be coming here, hopefully just over a year or so from now. Fall of 23, it's sounding like. So, but I appreciate you guys checking out the stream. Go ahead and like the video if you'd like. Subscribe if you haven't. And we'll be getting back to some more sports streaming and franchise modes and things like that. Did not get MLB The Show this year, as I've mentioned. Just haven't really seen, I don't know, just not really my game much anymore. Just not really enjoying it. So passed on that, but definitely into the football games, playing golf, F1, stuff like that too. And I'll be out of town next weekend, but be looking to stream again here end of the month or so. Probably maybe do a little draft talk with the Lions as well. So thanks, guys. I'm Mike Lowe. Thanks for checking it out.